forward, standing 6'8", number 9. At the full-time position, at 6'6", number 2, Cade Cunningham. At the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Starting at center, standing 6'11", number 21, Tim Duncan. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. The head coach for the Oklahoma City Thunder is Michael Jordan. Another number 4 goal for Oklahoma City.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got James, and it's Pettit in at the 4. And for the Thunder, we've got George, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And these teams have been prepping for the season tip-off game for months, Greg.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, being all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Now James. Pass to Pettit. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins with... Look out below!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Chalk up 2 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jordan. Uncovered. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And so James will bring it up for the Kings. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Well, they have to stay aggressive, but protecting the basketball is at the top of the whiteboard. There's a balance.
What a sense. Sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
From downtown, Carolico, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to George. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. And this game is tied up now.
And that's why Paul George is such a talented scorer. He can even do it off the catch.
James outside. And he's going for the lob. Alley-oop on top. Hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. George outside. There's Cunningham with a three. And Havlicek pulls it down. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to James. Here's Kirilenko. This one for three. James can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Cunningham passes to George. Now Jordan pulls it. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Nice recognition by George to set up a teammate.
The Kings have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The Thunder in second.
And when you look at their block totals from last year, I really love how this team protected the rim.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by Sacramento.
All right, what is going on, everybody? My apologies. I was trying to get set up again because I was not home when I was trying to stream this game earlier, not too long ago. But I am home now, so so yep. Yeah, me and Isaiah in the finals. Hey, we'll see.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And here's Brown for three. Rebounded by Mourning.
Well, I will say this: whoever gets to the finals, I will give you the option to decide if y'all would like to do the finals today, since every series is a best of 3. If it's not going to take long to do the first 2 set of series, like it won't take long at all. It'll probably take maybe like 2 hours, right? So then it'll probably take like another hour just to do the next one. So my point is, whoever makes it to the finals, I will give you two the option to today be done with it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I honestly do want to be done with it today, and then tomorrow we just do the off season, and then we start fresh maybe like Thursday or something. I don't know.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Matter of fact, while we're talking about the off season, I would like to inform everybody that we will be having a new member next season. We'll be having a new GM / coach / ring chaser. Someone will be implemented, and I know you're going to have the question of, well, you're going to say something like, well, all the best players already have already been chosen. Like, we've already taken all the best players. So how are we going to do this? I've already had a conversation with someone about it. And what's going to happen is all the players that don't play. So, like, for instance, like, I have like 4 guys that sit on my bench that I probably will never use. They will be implemented in the free agency. If you have a set of guys that, and it ain't gonna be every team, like everybody don't gotta give up as many players as I am. Like, I'm probably gonna give like 4 players up because I don't use them. So if you're an honest man, an honest person, and you know you're not gonna use somebody, put them up. because it's not going to matter anyway. So because they'll never play. So and then when we do that, that person will then, instead of like how it was going to be, whoever does the worst in the playoffs is going to get the first swap and all that stuff. The person that's being implemented is going to draft his team entirely from the free agency before anybody does anything. That's how that's going to go. And then following that, the swaps will happen. But I've already, all right, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's Martin. Martin is coming back. And I've already had a conversation with him. Me and Isaiah have already sat down and had a conversation with him about it. And he doesn't like the idea of, you know, taking players and stuff like that. But me and Isaiah had to tell him, like, it's not that he's necessarily taking anybody's players. The players that he'll be taking, they don't even play. So, yes, Martin will be implemented. I was gonna try and get Makai in it, but if I get Makai in it, too many guys are gonna have to get. We would basically have to do a redraft, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to do a redraft. I know nobody wants to do a redraft, so it would be too much at that point. But yeah, Martin will be implemented next season. He's going to draft his team first, and then from there, I don't want to start over because it's too soon. It's way too soon to start over. And then if guys don't get certain people, somebody's not going to play. I know you're going to say, who cares? Well, I care because I gotta run this league, and I don't want to lose nobody by trying to just gain an extra person. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But we are going to implement Martin, and then maybe the following season I might try and look for somebody to implement. Shoot. So we'll see. But to focus back on this game, the score is 24-15. Sacramento Kings with the lead. That's a shocker. I thought it would be a little bit closer.
Alexander missing. Thunder trail by 9. Pass to Petrovic. And there's the lob. Whoa! Flying. Throw it up to the rim. And then Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea. There's the steal. There's the drive. And the basket by West. That's 10 straight points they've given.
I wish they had like the younger Jerry West face.
Has got the ball here for the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, that's how that's gonna go. Guys are gonna have people are gonna have to give guys up. You don't have to give up your best players, but you are gonna have to give up guys that you aren't utilizing. If you're not playing somebody, and I don't want to hear nothing about, well, I was waiting to play him to. No, if he's not playing, if he didn't play all last season, he's not playing. So, for instance, I'll go down the line of guys that did not play last season that are going to be implemented in this draft. I'll start with my team. James Harden, Pistol Pete, and Porzingis. They're all getting implemented in the expansion draft. And then when it comes down to, let's go with the Hornets. Joel Embiid and Dr. J have not suited up yet. The Clippers have Westbrook, and I mean the point is we all have guys that do not play. No matter who it is, no matter what team it is, we all have guys that do not play. I'm not going to make anybody give up anybody that's a key player, whether that's a starter or a bench player. I'm not. You don't have to give that up. That's too much. Because in all reality, every guy that's on the roster is a main guy. He's not. It's not like these guys suck. We have the best players, and then you have to still consider the fact that there are still a lot of great players that are sitting in the free agency. So we don't have to give up a second unit or a first unit guy. We're not doing that. But we are going to get rid of the guys that we don't play. That's happening.
I'll tell you what.
You kind of don't have a choice in that. I'm not going to lie. That goes for everybody. You kind of don't have a choice.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
George out there with Giannis.
Now, if he straight up just don't want the player, then you can keep him. But if he does, then if he don't play for you and he wants him, he's gone. I'm just saying. And the way that that's going to work, because then you ask the question, okay, well, if he takes some of my players, then how does that work with me picking up more players? We're going to get that figured out. Nah, we ain't got to do that, because like I said, nobody has players that aren't great. Every team has great players. Like, for instance, Russell Westbrook hasn't played a second for Corey. That's a great point guard. Top 10 point guard of all time. So it's like, and then like I said with me, I got James Harden, top 5 shooting guard of all time. So everybody has a guy that sits, that has value, as if he was a starter or he played in the second unit.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's West. He's got 6 to the inside. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy
Okay.
right there.
Okay, for you.
2 points.
OKC has came back.
So now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see
They
him
even
looking
came
to make
back.
some tweaks to the strategy.
2-point game, 30-28. That's an O. 30-28. Sacramento Kings with the lead. 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
From deep, all broken down for the Kings.
I honestly see.
A team that loves to attack the paint. Few teams are as determined to score inside as much as they are.
Did my
They don't
rotation
settle for
Kings
jumpers.
roll?
They look to cook you
Okay.
down low.
So I honestly see. I see this series going 2 ways.
LeBron is really paying
I
off
see
in this one. He is
the
driving
Thunder
this offense.
making it tough every game and then winning it in the end, or I see it going to a game 3 and Sacramento might take it off. That's the only way I see it. Because one thing we know about OKC is they'll have tough games and then they'll win the game at the end. That's what they do. They'll either win it in the end after having a tough game, or they'll just completely smack a team. There's no other way around it.
Havlicek passes to James. They set the pick. Pass to Havlicek. 4-3. A rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Good pump fake, Giannis. Tie ball game with 1:30.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Minute 32 left in the third.
Yeah, but I don't, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to implement Makai just yet. I'd rather start with somebody that we know, obviously, that's been in this before, and let Makai watch the season that Martin joins. Let him watch from there, learn some stuff, learn how to manage a team, and then implement them. And if I implement them now, I gotta babysit them the whole season. I'm not tripping on that. I do it, but like it's like I'd rather him see it first, see what you're getting yourself into, learn it, understand it, and then make a decision. Okay, do I want to join this or do I not want to join this? I don't want him to jump in the fire not knowing what he's finna get hit with, because it's not for everybody, because this is not real. So he'll get a guy like he loves Kyrie Irving. He loves Kyrie Irving. But Kyrie Irving ain't gonna play like real life Kyrie Irving. Not in this. So I feel like that's how he's gonna see it. Same thing like when Uncle Marcus joined. When Uncle Marcus joined, he expected people to play realistic. It just didn't work like that because that's not how the game operates, unfortunately. Real life instincts don't carry to a video game. It just don't work. That's like comparing AI. It's like comparing AI to natural instincts of a human being. It does not compare to each other.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Kidd.
All right, we're going into the fourth quarter, 36-34. Sacramento with the lead.
Sacramento, 8 points in the
Can the OKC Thunder turn this around? We'll see. Yeah, I mean, he will learn through experience. Yeah, Dad, but that's easier said than done. He will pick it up quickly. I don't think so. I don't think so.
A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
He doesn't even. First off, Makai don't even have the basketball knowledge that we do. He don't know anybody that's before the 90s at all. So he's going to be lost there in general. He don't know nobody from the 80s and above. I mean, and before. That's one issue. Another issue is he doesn't play the latest version of the game. He has an older version of the game. So he's stuck in the past. He doesn't know about all the minor changes and stuff like that. It's a lot of things. I'm not trying to make no excuses for him, but it's a lot of things that go into this. It's not simple. That's just like Dylan. Dylan was the same way. Obviously, Makai's an actual basketball player. Dylan isn't. But Dylan has been doing ring chasers basically since nearly the beginning. But he didn't actually start managing his own team until the last era. His father was helping him manage his team. So with Makai, I feel like he's going to come in here, build a team, and get destroyed every season for like 3 seasons in a row. Like that's whack to me. Because we've already seen that. That's basically just another man in the way, just losing games to get somebody somewhere they need to be. That's just like how back in the day, you know, it was a thing going around where I was in the weakest conference. I had the 2 weakest teams with me, and that's why I was always getting to the finals. But then I put the 2 of the best teams with me, and I was still getting to the finals. So nah, it's easier said than done, Dad. That's how I see it. I understand what you're saying. I agree with you, but I gotta agree to disagree on that.
He wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, "Where's the urgency?"
He can learn quickly, but it's more to it than just learning something quickly. You can learn it, but we understand it.
And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
James outside.
Oh no, this game then is slipping away from OKC Thunder, 42-34. Sacramento with the 8-point lead. OKC Thunder needs to switch gears because it's not looking promising as Jordan scores inside floater, I guess that was, to make it a 6-point game. This is definitely in the Kings' favor right now. Good rebound. Y'all got to do something with the ball. Okay. Michael Jordan pass to Anthony Davis over Bob Pettit is good, making it a 4-point game now. Yeah, this is they starting to come back. This is what they do. They always be losing and they come back in the end, or they'll just be winning the whole time. Yep, LeBron with the fade 3. I mean fade nigga.
When the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Yeah, I think this is going to a game 3. honestly think. That lineup you said you did, was that for next game or did you just? That's for next game, right? The new rotation or whatever. Because if it is, I need to know. Because once this game ends, I'm going to go ahead and implement it and then get it started. Because we're going to finish this series and then we're going to go to Miami versus Orlando. Next game, okay, all right, I got you. When we get to the finals, I'm going to get y'all the old school play-by-play action. I know y'all been missing that, the old school commentary. I've been saving it for the finals and the conference finals more than anything. Because I mean, I'm looking at this season. Oh my gosh, Jordan is wielding them to this dub. Jordan ties the game 44-44 with 50 seconds left, and it's crazy because this is Jordan versus LeBron. That's beautiful. I love that. I absolutely love that. But yeah, I've been saving it. I'm gonna get y'all that play-by-play. This whole playoff, the conference finals and the finals. I got y'all.
Good passing, bro.
It's a great pass, great read.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Degnan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same
All right.
page.
Sacramento up 3, 47-44 with 40 seconds left. What are the OKC Thunder going to do? Jordan for the open midi is good. This is beautiful, man. LeBron versus Jordan. Lord, this is so beautiful. You can't make this up. Like, it's literally crunch time, and they both are doing what they do. Good freaking pass. Good shot, Karolinko.
With that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've seen that far too often.
Like, when you're a fan of the game, you can just appreciate both sides. Like, they are both doing what they do. That's a good foul. You foul LeBron, you know, he might miss a free throw. He might miss one. They got Mutombo coming to get the ball. Oh nah, y'all might have sold. You got Mutombo coming to get the ball of all people. You have Dikembe Mutombo coming to get the ball. What's his free throw? We gotta see this. Okay, 71. He might make these. He might make it. But of all people, Mutombo? Okay, good shot. Gotta make this one. Okay, all right. No, my bad, Dikembe. I ain't know that was your game. That shocked me. I ain't gonna lie. I honestly thought he was gonna smoke both of those, but I didn't know he could shoot free throws. 52-49, 20 seconds left. Sacramento Kings with a 3-point lead. Let's see what they do. They're gonna definitely get this to Jordan again. I already know. Another wide open midi. No, Giannis with the Wemby with the putback though. This is what ring chasers is about. This is a great way to end this game. This looks like old school ring chasers. You gotta fight for that for the last couple possessions. I love this. I've been enjoying the blowouts. You know, it gets boring, but I love a close game. I love them.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Fires away from
Whoa.
outside.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. K with the deep 3 to tie the game. 54-54 with 7 seconds left. This is beautiful basketball. No need to hate, just appreciate. This is beautiful. Good pass, LeBron. Oh, Karolinko misses the shot that would have made the Kings the winner of this game. It is now going to overtime. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful comeback. Unfortunate miss for the Sacramento Kings and Karolinko, but man, now the only thing about this that becomes an issue is whatever lineups were there for the fourth quarter purposely have been reset to the starting lineup of the first quarter. That's the only thing I hate about going to overtime. It messes up the rotation that was planned for fourth quarter only. I hate overtime. It's dope having an overtime because that means that it was a good game or it became a good game or whatever the case may be. But the only problem is, boy, when that rotation gets switched, you don't know what's going to happen. Like, for instance, like, Wemby's not in the game anymore. It's Tim Duncan. Wemby was definitely one of the main reasons why they came back. Easily. So, Tim Duncan is Tim Duncan, greatest power forward of all time. But Wemby in the video game versus Tim Duncan in the video game, I'm taking Wemby. Wemby in the video game is nasty. Oh my gosh, Giannis. Ooh. Good stop by Bob Pettit. Score is 56-54. Sacramento Kings with the lead. 1 minute and 40 left in the fourth. John Havlicek with the three. Miss. Giannis pulling the rebound down. Going up court with it. Jordan versus LeBron. Let's see what he does. He's definitely going to do a hook shot. I already know. I knew it. And he makes it. Good hook. Top ball game, 56-56. Jordan has 16 points in this game. Kareem versus Tim. And it's good. 58-50. This is a great game. This is so beautiful. You know I keep saying it, man. Jordan versus Havlicek. He goes up with it. It's no good. 50 seconds left, 58-56. Sacramento with the lead. What you gonna do with it, Bron? I feel like he's gonna drive strong left. LeBron for three. It's no good. They still in it. What you gonna do with it, Jordan? Good pass. Good pass, Jordan. Jordan to Paul George to tie the game 58-58. 30 seconds left in this overtime. This is, man. If this isn't good basketball, then I don't know what is. A good back and forth WWE style to see who's going to win this game as LeBron drives and make it a 2-point game, 60-58. 26 seconds left in this overtime. What are you going to do, OKC? What are y'all going to do? You going to roll over or you going to cut the head off the snake? Good ball! Oh my gosh. This is... Tell me this ain't good basketball, bro. Jordan and LeBron making the plays. People scoring the ball. What you gonna do with it, Brian? He waiting. He want the last shot. Karolinko, if you get open, you can't miss this time. You can't miss this time. What you gonna do with it, Brian? 5, 4. Brian to Kareem. Kareem against Tim Duncan with the sky hook. Oh my gosh. Kareem with the sky hook over Tim Duncan, the signature sky hook to make it a 2-point game with 0.4 seconds left. Unfortunate for the OKC Thunder, but they do still have 0.4. If they can get a lob in, the game ain't over. If they try to throw the ball in for the 3, it's over. It's not enough time. It's over with. It's over with. Yup. The Sacramento Kings are going to take game 1. That was such a good game. Unfortunate for the OKC Thunder, but hard-fought battle. Michael Jordan with 16 points, going 8 for 10 with 5 assists. And I feel like those 5 assists came at the end of the game. I don't think he had those 5 assists in the midst of the game. I think that was at the end of the game. Paul George with 10 points, 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three-pointer. Like, gosh, this is just beautiful basketball. That was beautiful. All right. Then we got the Sacramento Kings with the king himself, LeBron James with 21.7 assists. 10 for 19 from the field, but he was 1 for 9 from the 3. But they could not stop him. So that 1 for 9 means nothing. And then Kareem only had 8 points, but the 1 point he had that mattered was that skyhook, and he was 4 for 4 from the field. Everybody else played a role. Man, golly, that was nice. That was really good. All right, I'm going to do this for Unc real quick, and then we are going to get to the next game. Don't go nowhere. All right, we are back for game 2, the Western Conference Finals. Game 1 was a masterpiece.
It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
So here's Oklahoma City starting group. They've got Antetokounmpo. Michael Jordan is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Paul George, and it's Duncan in at the 5 spot. Pass to Bennett. A screen on Antetokounmpo. And it's Bennett missing. And so George will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now Cunningham. Giannis outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second
I don't know what just happened there, but you can't afford to be doing that in this game. This is win or go home. This is win or go home, fellas. Can't be having a brain fart against, the Sacramento Kings. They may have came short in life, LeBron. They may have came short in being the #1 team in the West. But we all know the teams that they've taken down.
Bennett's gone 1-2 from 3-point land. A break, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as is now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
We'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now LeBron. Paul George missing from all the way.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allen LaForce has dug up for us. Allen, take it away.
A minute ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently.
Sacramento with the 6-point lead, 8-2. 2 minutes and 40 seconds up in this first quarter. OKC Thunder got to pick it up. Giannis with the 3, yeah, that's nasty. Can't afford to be doing that.
The pass to James. To the paint. And LeBron throws it down.
OKC, you better wake up. Better wake up.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow.
This is not looking good.
Defense to turn up the
This is not looking good.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the
But
win
if
against
you
the
are,
Sounders.
you know, a part of the Sacramento Kings, you're a fan of the Sacramento Kings, hey, y'all are looking like y'all are going to be in the next round. So that's a good thing.
From outside, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you can just see the improvement. Antetokounmpo looking more comfortable from deep every year.
Oh, a little bit of. Okay. I see what you did there. I like this. I like this.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Cunningham. His shot misses. Good D by Gilchrist Alexander. Here's the pass to Mutombo. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort. And now it's reflected in the score.
Gliding true there. Giannis with exceptional talent.
Kings leading now by 8. Nice pass from SGA. Rice kicks to SGA. They set the pick. It's up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Thunder have gone through.
All right, so what I need everybody to do is, actually, I mean, yeah, what I need everybody to do is, I need you to go ahead and start thinking of the players you will be. It's working out so far, but this is definitely not my lineup. Well, whatever I put in, that's what it was. I saved it and everything, so I made sure I had went to new on the thing, and it showed you. So whatever it is that you did, that's what this is. Maybe it was a thing where somebody got subbed out or something. Yeah. I'm just saying, but so I need everybody to go ahead and start thinking of the players that you want to, that you are going to implement in the expansion draft for Martin. Like I said, not everybody has to necessarily give up a player, because if he just doesn't want them, then they can stay. But if he does want them, then they're going to have to go. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a starter or a bench player. Just the players that do not play. As long as they do not play, then they are eligible for the expansion draft. If you already know who those guys are, just go ahead and text it to me. You can text it to me, or you can just put it in the draft chat. Either or. That way, because if we're going to be doing this, if we're going to be doing the whole playoffs, the rest of the playoffs today, then I need to go ahead and get that information to Martin by the end of the day, so that tomorrow, all we have to do is just do the swaps, and we can do I can just draft his team tonight, either tonight or early tomorrow when I get out of church. Okay, Sacramento Kings with the 8-point lead, 20-12, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first half. Because it was just 9-20, but I repeat, the OKC Thunder need to pick it up. They need to wake up. No way did y'all claim the best team just to get swept in the conference finals by a team that is great, by the way, but ended up falling short. It's just no way. Now, granted, the Hornets gave the Miami Heat a scare yesterday, but still, like, this is a different type of team. But y'all are the number one in the West, so y'all need to pick it up.
This one for 3.
Last time we saw the #1 in the West get beat in the conference finals, I believe, was the Lakers versus the Kings. Lakers versus the Kings when my dad was #1 and Unc was like #8, I believe, and they lost. I remember that.
And how about out of this world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
2 points. That one goes. Frazier's got 4 points this quarter.
Walt Frazier with the layup, I believe that was over or Bob Pettit.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there.
Gotta do a little bit more than that.
They're trailing by 8. Brown dishes to Frazier. And James pulls it down.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Pass to Bennett. Just 5 on the clock.
Thank you, Unc. Appreciate you.
Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. He doesn't need to get any stronger. Put on more muscle, more bulk.
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength.
Also, I do want to say this.
The scary thing is,
so, if you have a starter or a bench player, because Paul Pierce is somebody that plays in Unc's second unit, so that was kind of a shock to see his name. But if you do have a player that you have that starts or plays on the bench and you just don't want them, implement them as well. Because trust me, even when he's done with his draft, there are still a million players that are floating around in the free agency. So again, yeah, of course, like even me, I might consider giving up one of my best players. So I'm in the same boat. But oh my gosh, LeBron. So yeah, if you are generous enough, please just implement anybody who you don't want or that is an issue for you. Because yeah, like we definitely don't want anybody having a weaker team. But at the same time, I also understand that, and I've stated this many times. Overall in player means nothing. You can be a phenomenal player in the game just because you're a lockdown defender or a sharpshooter or a two-way guy. Those are usually the best guys that can be a low overall. If you're just a rebounder or somebody that passes the ball, you can't afford to be a low overall and be successful. You have to have some type of defense. You got to have some type of scoring ability. So again, if you're generous enough, please go ahead and give me the name of the players that you are willing to put in the expansion draft pool. Doesn't mean that they're going to get picked. It just ensures that Martin has access to just as many good players as we have. So, but anyways, back to this game. The score is waiting for it to pop up.
Welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, and we're going to take a moment to talk about something.
Okay,
I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere.
I think it was 28-21, if I'm not mistaken.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Kings.
They're doing a nice job of getting.
Score is 28-21. Sacramento Kings with the lead. LeBron with 16 points. Half of the team points in this game that can send them to the finals. Yeah.
And we've got third quarter basketball for you.
KC, y'all gotta respond. Sacramento, keep your foot on the gas. You'll be seeing one of the teams in the East pretty soon.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's who Mark Dagnall is going to put out there to start the second half. Paul George is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's West. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Duncan in at the center.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Here's Duncan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And up around 82% as a team this season goes. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
A three from LeBron. Tim Duncan with the rebound. We're trailing by 7. Petrovic with the pass to Antetokounmpo. Missed inside. Now the Kings with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar.
All right. Yes, sir.
Pass to LeBron. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar hits the assist. James has got 18 points. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Sean Giovanni. Sean, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Sean. Tries it from 19. George, no good. Sacramento leading by 9. Pierce kicks to James. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for LeBron. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Left side, West. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
LeBron against West. Here's Pettit. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pettit's got his second bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guy at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
Duncan finds West. Over LeBron. No good from West.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. They set the screen. Pierce's shot is good.
Pierce there immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's 6 points for Tim Duncan.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Changes for Sacramento. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Sacramento comes in for Pierce. NSGA subbed in for Havlicek. Here's SGA. He has yet to score. Pass to Bennett. Now James. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force that his teammates really look up to.
Pass to Rice. Kings moving the ball around. LeBron carving out space inside.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends.
My apologies, I am back. I had to go do something. The score is 40-30 for those who cannot see. Sacramento Kings still holding it down. I don't know, OKC. I don't know, but I don't like what I see. I'm gonna just say that. You gotta make that. You have to make that.
Here's Kidd, and he lays it straight in. Kidd's got his first bucket in this one.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Out down low, SGA defending. Brown with the bucket.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Outside for Kidd. Pass to SGA. No good. Some solid defense from Brown. Unloads. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Kings lead by 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the lead wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Mutombo is out there with Morning. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Arizin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Tries it from 19, and that one's good by Pierce.
Sacramento Kings still holding it down, 44-32. A 12-point ball game with 4 minutes left as the OKC Thunder throw a turnover. This is not good. You know what's crazy? The finals can go 2 ways, right? If the Thunder come back, let's say the Thunder win the series and Orlando win the series. That's brother versus brother. If the Kings win and the Miami Heat win the series, that's brother versus brother. If the Kings win and Orlando win, that's nephew versus uncle. If well, no, that wouldn't go because it would be father versus son at that point if the OKC won, OKC Thunder won, and Miami won. But yeah, just a fun fact. That'd be crazy.
Really good work there on the offensive glass.
Kings leading now by 10. To the right side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Thunder with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured. Wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching his team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Sacramento again missing. And they're trailing by 8. Here's Cunningham. And Benyama sets the screen for Cunningham. Pocket 6. Shoots it. Connects with the J.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on the spray from Cunningham.
All right, score is 44-38. My apologies, I was responding to a text in the chat. LeBron is 46-38. I'll extend my players to Corey and Dylan if they want them. What do you mean? Extend your players? Nah. We're not doing that. Definitely not doing that. We're not giving away players to teams that are already established. That's essentially, that's like, nah, we're not doing that. Definitely not doing that.
Big time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
Yeah, we're just trying to help out one person here. We're not giving handouts. That's dead.
Nice use of the box on the finish.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt.
Yeah, this is if they don't score here, this is over. Yeah. That's that might do it. They make that, it's over. Oh. Oh goodness. Bob Pettit with the wide open air ball is nasty. Yeah, that's not enough, Jordan. Too late. It's too late.
35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. James.
Oh my gosh. LeBron James, King, is just taking over. He's definitely the MVP of this season. I think he's still the only player that even got 30. Like, he gets minimum 20 a game. I haven't seen a game where he doesn't at least get 20. That's not me being biased. That's not me hating or anything like that. That's the truth. This man has been averaging 20 points a game. Nobody else is doing that. He's for sure averaging at least 20. If we had statistics for this, he's definitely averaging 20. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this series. The OKC Thunder came up very short, 50-43, as the Sacramento Kings send them home, and they head to the finals. Oh, I didn't show the stats. Oh my gosh, my apologies. Dang, I didn't mean to do that. My apologies, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, let me get this going. Hold on one second. All right. Let's get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Get straight to the point. No bias commentary. Those days are over. You know, I'm a changed man. Problem with all the other teams is that they have too many chefs in the kitchen. I have one and a bunch of rope. Hey,
Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back.
Ain't that what I used to do? Ain't that what I do? You know, when I had LeBron and Dwight and I had a bunch of role players around them, ain't that something I do? I told y'all a long time ago that was the recipe. I told y'all. And it works. Because you don't have to worry about one guy, or not one guy. You don't have to worry about 5 guys all trying to fit in with each other. You got 2 main guys, and you got 3 guys that are going to play within the system. That's just how it goes. That's the best way to go about it. Like, even my team now, my starting lineup, I have 5 guys that all can go if they wanted to. But I still have a system. But the whole, you know, it's only 2 main guys system, that is the best system, period. Because as long as everybody plays their role and do what they're supposed to do, you don't have to worry about if 5 guys make a mistake. You only have to worry about if 1 or 2 guys make a mistake. So, that's why when you got LeBron and I saw the other players you got, I was like, yeah, that looks like a team I would draft. So, I'm already knowing.
That's good. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
For the quickness, the exquisite footwork, Hakeem can really put you in the blender.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Bird. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Durant. On target from range.
Players of KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Outside Durant. Pass to Robertson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Curry passes to Bird. Inside. Here's Howard. Blocked! And here the first approaching 3 minutes play.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing the party.
And so now a timeout call by Jamal Murray.
1 second. I'm going to be back on the commentary in just a second. I'm doing something. 1 second.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Number 1, the Magic.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
The Magic have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. From 12 feet. Rebounded by Unseld. Miami trailing. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode at the same time playing under control.
Back to Allen. Fires the 3. The putback.
And they did a good job taking care of the ball, too. They were among the top 10 in fewest team turnovers. They didn't lose their focus too often.
They didn't give up anything easy on the defensive end. Last season, they were in the top 10 in opponents' points per game. An impressive feat. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Miami Heat said Coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you guys.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, Seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
When you throw it upstairs to Kawhi, odds are he's going to get it. Those hands catch virtually everything.
Pass to Bird. The shot from 20 feet out, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Bird's got 9.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Leonard outside. It's Miami with another.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Bird. Here's Nowitzki. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. He's got 6.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Tries again. And it's good. Hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is the ruling on the floor.
Did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the replay review center in Secaucus, queuing up the footage for the
17-13.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first.
The second quarter. I don't know what they were just reviewing there. I did see a shot where Shaq.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are.
We are now in the second quarter.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second.
This series right here.
Got Draymond Green.
Either way, just like I felt about last series.
The 15-footer is good.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
You think that
outside Green.
Yeah, I definitely believe that because I see plays that I handpick. I mean, obviously we handpick the play. Like I see plays that I personally pick for like certain players, and they run it. So yeah, I do think that they do. I will say that I think it's like a perfect mixture of both. I think they run plays. When it looks right and somebody gets like open or something like that, I think that's a play. But like shot like right there, I don't think that was a play. I think that was just what he decided to do. So I think it's a mixture. I think sometimes they run plays, and I think sometimes their tendency takes over, and they just do whatever they want to do. That's how I feel about it. That's what I believe. But no, like I was saying, I do believe that these two teams, it could go either way any day. If you ask me, we've seen games where Miami were beating everybody. We've seen games where my team can be the worst team if we're not making shots. Now, I mean, we're the number one in the East, and we picked it up.
This defense
we
just
kind of
can't
picked
stay
it up
connected
following
to
the game after OKC. We picked it up.
Hardaway against Green. Pass to Artest.
And the thing I like most about
here's Unseld.
The thing I like most about
count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to lose so many parties. Basically, teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, and multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Okay, my bad. Can you hear me now?
Okay,
good. Did you hear what I had said about the playbook and all that stuff? Did you hear anything?
McGrady grabs a miss.
Okay, 1 second. So what I was saying was, I think it's a perfect mixture of both. I think there are games where there are plays where they'll come up and it'll look like an obvious play that we handpicked for the playbook and for specific players, that is. But then I feel like their tendencies take over at some point where it's like, if somebody just comes down and take a shot that we don't want to see, that's a tendency thing in my opinion. But if they actually run a play where guys are coming off screens and doing things like that, yeah, that's a play, obviously. So I think it's like, if I had to give it a sum, I would say it's like a 60-40 thing, maybe 65-35 thing, where it's like it's 60% plays, 40% people just doing dumb stuff. That's how I see it.
When star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
A line change here for Miami. Here's Garnett. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Robertson. They get it back. That shot is good by O'Neal.
You got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
It's crazy that you stated that you wanted to see me versus Isaiah, and now you think it's going to be me versus Unk. I actually want to see you versus Unk. Like, that may sound crazy because in the past I would never put anybody's team over mine. Like I said, that biasness, it still exists in a way. It's not all the way there though. Like, I'm not nearly as biased as I used to be when it comes to ring chasers. So I definitely, just because I want to see something different. I want to see y'all too. Do I want my team to win? Absolutely. I don't want to lose to nobody. But what do I want to see? I want to see y'all too. You were the very first winner in Ring Chasers history when it was just me, you, and Isaiah. To me, this is like a fresh start, period. It feels like we started all the way over. So it would be nice to see the Miami Heat back where they belong. Because it's funny, you were the Miami Heat then, and then you kind of switched to LA, and then you switched to a different team after you were the Nuggets, then you switched to LA.
Take a look at Orlando.
Y'all got to the finals in LA, lost to me, and now we have completely restarted. I would love to see you versus Unk. It'll kind of give it like that rematch from a few years ago when y'all met in the conference finals and he got you out of there in Game 7. It's going to give that type of feel. Like it's like a redemption game, and then for Unk, it's just like, I got to get you out of there. So again, I would love to see that. But again, I do want to see my team win. Yeah, of course. But if I had to say who I want to see in the finals, what finals appearance I would like to see, I would like to see y'all too. That's what I want to see. But anyways, close game. Score is 29-27. The Miami Heat are fighting back in this ball game. Wow, I thought Kevin Durant was for sure finna make that. That's one of those animations where it's an automatic bucket. But he missed. Good pass. Is the stream good, everybody? I try not to pay attention to like the number of the people that are watching. Like it keeps going down and down. I'm trying to make sure that it's not tripping for everybody. Because if it's not good, it's good. Okay, all right, appreciate it.
And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent.
Also, side note, this ain't got nothing to do with ring chase. You gotta run with us. We've been playing. We've been getting these AIs and these random people. It is stressful, very stressful. We need you, man. We need you to come back. We need you to come back. All right, score is 31-29. 4 minutes left in this third quarter. Orlando Magic still holding down that lead. Let's see what they do here with the ball. Larry Bird's going to come off the screen. Dwight Howard drive on Hakeem Olajuwon, and it's good. Those are my two favorite centers of all time. Dwight number 1, Hakeem number 2. Hakeem used to be my number 1. And then Stop sleeping on my boy Dwight and finally put him up there. They going bucket for bucket. Hakeem said, what you can do, I can do better. I did teach you some stuff.
Curry surveys. Pass to Bird. Outside Curry from the top of the key. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Oh, yeah, of course. We be winning. But you didn't play those games we was just playing when it was me, Isaiah, and Corey, and we had 2 randoms. That's more so what I'm getting at is the randoms. Not when it's us 4. The randoms, look, dude, like, I don't even want to talk about it.
All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year.
I put it to you like this, Martin. I'm losing my mind. That's how bad it was. Literally was losing my mind. Lost brain cells playing with randoms. Yeah, it was bad. We didn't play bad. They played bad. I dropped 33. Let me get back to this. Score is 35-33. Orlando Magic still holding on that lead. Grant Hill passed to Larry Bird. It is good. As he makes it, as the Orlando Magic make it a 5-point game, 38-33, 2 minutes and 40 left in this third quarter.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the inside.
Yeah. I won't even say randoms destroyed 2 man. I would say 2K destroyed 2 man by adding, that door.
Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Yeah, bro. Literally was losing my mind. You can ask Zay and Corey, bro. Like, there's no way I have 33 assists and we still don't win the game. We were up 20 points at halftime. I have 33 assists at the end of the game and we lose. Like, what?
It's a 3-point game.
Good rebound, T-Mac. I don't know how he just out-rebounded Shaq. But I don't know. Score is 40-35, 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Orlando Magic with the 5-point lead. Now with the 2-point lead as Ray Allen cuts the lead, making the game 40-38. Orlando Magic with the lead. 1 minute and 40 left in this third quarter. T-Mac with the 3. It is good. T-Mac has been phenomenal. He is definitely either our best player or our second best player. It's a tie between him and Dirk. Dirk and T-Mac are just phenomenal for my team. Phenomenal. Klay Thompson. Oh my gosh. All right now, Miami, y'all got to respond. Score is 45-38. 1 minute left in this third quarter. One thing I don't want to see, I don't want to see any blowouts in these last set of games. That being the conference finals and the finals period. I don't want to see games. I don't want to see teams getting blown out. I want to see good games. The commentary gets boring when it's blowouts. When they're close games, it's very easy to commentate.
Here's McGrady. 12 points for him.
Oh my gosh, T-Mac. Good pass to Klay Thompson to make it a 10-point game. The Miami Heat need to respond now. They don't respond now, it can get critical. 48-38, Orlando Magic with the lead with 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Now Hardaway.
Gotta do something.
Leonard on the wing. And off the front iron, and it goes.
All right, Kawhi hitting the 2 to make it an 8-point game. 48-40.
And smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. McGrady, shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, with maybe a step out of his range.
Basket's good. Hardaway's got 7 points.
Showing off the touch with the exquisite finger roll.
Here's McGrady. Soft touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 8. And so it's the Orlando Magic finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And meanwhile,
absolutely, Zay.
Rallying the troops.
Randoms.
Good to great. Good to
randoms
great.
look.
Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
And Coach Spoelstra instructing his guys to
Man,
look for the best option.
I don't even know how to explain it.
Especially with 24 seconds to work with.
Like, I lose my mind just thinking about Orlando. It hurts just thinking about it.
And it's McGrady in at the point. Down low. Kawhi, so steady inside.
All right, the Miami Heat are responding, making it a 6-point game, 50-44. You got to keep it up, though. One thing about my team is we have a lot of shooters, and we are going to make shots, whether it's in spurts or if it's just happening. We will make shots. So the Miami Heat have to keep their foot on the gas for these last 4 minutes if they want to take this win and force the Orlando Magic into a win-or-go-home situation. Cooper Flag is not A-Rod. As soon as you got off last night, I got perfect. Two set of Eddies.
Orlando leading by 4.
I ain't never heard that was it. T-Mac with the pull-up midi is no good. I ain't gonna lie. Look, when this is done, bro, when this stream is done, it's hard to focus when we're talking about this. I'm not gonna lie. But when this stream is over, bro, like, trust me, I'm finna be back on. Dude, no. Hold on, let me see what the full message said. Dude, no, look. Bro. So, you know me. When I'm the point guard, like, I give me the ball, right? Actually, look, I'll talk about this when this game is over because I want to commentate. I don't want to lose focus. But just know that somebody thought they were the point guard. Somebody thought he was the point guard, but he wasn't. And he was the big. He wouldn't give me the ball in the inbound, none of that. So, you know me. Look, you don't want to give me the ball, you think you're going to win without me? I'll be waiting for you down court. Anyways, score is 52-48. Orlando Magic with the lead. 2 minutes left in this ball game. Dirk Nowitzki with the wide open three. He misses. That is usually a guy you cannot leave open, but fortunately the Miami Heat was spared with the miss from Dirk Nowitzki. Miami Heat have to do something. They're going to give the ball to Shaq, going up against the White with the hook, with the fade. He missed. Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was bad. And then there were games where it was just me and Corey, and it was the same thing. Like I said, I had 33 assists in the game, and we were up by 20, and we ended up losing the game. Like, man, look. Shaq over Dwight is good, making it a 4-point game, 54-50. Orlando Magic still holding down that 4-point lead with 1 minute and 40 left in this ball game. They have to do something. They have to get a stop. Dirk Nowitzki going up against KG one-on-one. The hook is no good. Kevin Garnett comes down with it. Kawhi Leonard pushing it against Stephen Curry, and it is good, making it a 2-point game, 54-52. 1 minute left in this ball game. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Good basketball. Games being close. Kevin Durant for the three is off. Larry Bird for the three is good, making it a 5-point game, 57-52 with 50 seconds left in this game.
I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Garnett. Left side O'Neal.
Oh, no good! And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact compact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Curry. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Leonard. Here's the teardrop. Oh, he cannot hit. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Grant Hill, 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second to 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're losing by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
My apologies. I had to do something real quick. I'm back. Just for these last couple of seconds. Score is 58-52. Orlando Magic with the lead. Obviously, if you are watching, you can see this. This ball game is for sure over. It's not enough time. As many fouls they want to, as many times they're gonna foul, it's not enough time. But yeah, this ball game is over with. We are going to get to the next game right after this. But when I start the game, I am not going to be here. I have to go help my dad fix our tent in the backyard, and then I will be back to commentate when I'm done with that.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9. That one falls.
All right.
Both of them.
This game is officially over with. Score 62-52. Orlando Magic taking this dub. Miami Heat falling short. Kawhi Leonard with 10 points, going 0 for 2 from 3, 5 for 8 from the field. Everybody else, including Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant only put up 3 shots in this ball game. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Of all people, Kevin Durant should be taking the most shots, if not Shaq. He only took 3 shots? That doesn't even sound right. It doesn't sound right. But anyways, we go over to the Orlando Magic. Larry Bird with 17 points, going 6 for 7 from the field, 3 for 3 from the three-pointer. Tracy McGrady with 14 points, 6 for 12, 2 for 7 from the 3. T-Mac, you gotta make more threes. Stephen Curry with only 8 points. Nah, we're not reading those single stats. All right. Yeah. Okay. We're going to get to this next game. Once I start this game, I am not going to be here, but the game will be on. I'll be back when I'm done helping my dad. What do you mean, Unc? I can just wait. What do you mean?
K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with
you mean like the finals?
And our reporter on the sideline tonight. There's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air.
All right, anyways, I'm going to be right back. I need to go help my dad. I'll be back.
Which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
So with Drexler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Garnett out there, Durant. Then there's Artest. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Robertson. And at the one spot, back to Robertson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Curry against Artest. And wide open one for Bruce. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Durant. Robertson up top. He's guarded by Hill. And up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Outside Artest. Back to Robertson. Outside Durant. Over Burley. Garnett, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Hill inside, covered by Robertson. Howard setting the pick for Curry. Orlando getting another chance here. Hill with it, picked up by Robertson. Howard with a screen on Robertson. Shot clock at 5. We had a nice open look right there. Nowitzki's got 6.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. All the way against Hill. Allen for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part is because of their rebound. And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Hardaway passes to Allen. Leonard gets to Allen. There's the drive. And Allen slams it in.
And, well, you see the burst, and once Allen gains a step on you, you're toast.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
It's Allen on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Allen's got 5 now.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Bird inside. Leonard's there.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see it come up short there.
That bucket in no time at all. He's got 7. And so Curry will bring it up for the Magic. Screen by Bird. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Miami's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nobody near Leonard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Curry can't get it to go.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Here's Allen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Outside Curry. Bird sets the screen for Curry. Outside Hill. Here's the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Heat. They stormed through the end of the quarter on a 9. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were.
All right, I am back. My apologies.
From that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
The Miami Heat are winning this game, 18-14, 4-point lead, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left of this first half. All right, let's see it. Tracy McGrady with a pull-up 3. It is no good. Like I said, I would like to see a finals that consists of the 2 teams being Miami Heat and the Sacramento Kings. Not saying I want my team to lose, but I just want to see something different. You know, I want the narrative to change. I want it to be something new, something fresh. But if we get there, you know who I'm rooting for. T-Mac with the pull-up 3. It is no good. He shot that ball to heaven. Lord have mercy, that was hot. Score is 20-14. Miami Heat with the lead. This is the Miami Heat that we have been missing. Miami Heat was so dominant in the beginning, and then something just changed. I don't know what happened, but when Kevin Durant stopped being Kevin Durant, that team just started to slip.
The Heat making a switch here.
But that's not the case this game. They look very good from what I'm seeing at this moment. I don't know how they were playing when the game started.
Just over a minute and a half played so far.
Good pass, Draymond Green. But that was not a good take by Dave Collins as Hakeem Olajuwon comes out with the rebound, gives it to Penny going up against Draymond Green. They are going to run a pick and roll, I believe. Pick and fade. Penny kick to run our test for the 3. It is no good.
That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job with the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching his teaching. You can't teach yelling and screaming.
Zay, Martin, Corey. I don't think Corey's in here. Y'all, after the finals, y'all trying to get to it? Or if I'm not getting on, we could get on Ghost Recon.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Always going up for the alley here.
That is such a weak call. That ain't a foul.
And he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on
that was not a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this
He did go over his back a little bit, but it wasn't a foul. Score is 24-17. Miami Heat with the 7-point lead. 2 minutes left in this first half.
All the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners.
Yeah, I try not to rage this time around. I know that brings down the team morale. One man, and that being me, can definitely ruin the show. I already know how that goes. Ain't gonna stop y'all from hooping, but the energy will shift. I already know how that goes. But anyways, score is still 24-17. Minute and 50 left in this first half. Miami Heat holding down that lead. Kevin Durant coming off the screen for the three. That should be good, and it is not. T-Mac pass from Klay Thompson. T-Mac goes for the dunk. It is good. See how the Orlando Magic respond to this slap in the face right now. Kevin Durant, I don't know. Like, he is the biggest. I won't say he's the. I won't say he's the biggest what if of the season. I think the biggest what if of the season has to be like Luka or somebody on the Hornets. I would say Luka, Kobe. Luka and Kobe are the biggest what ifs of the season. Like, what if they would have played good? How would that have turned out for those two teams? But Kevin Durant is the biggest what happened. Like, he can't make a shot. I don't know what happened. I have nothing to do with that. I didn't touch nothing. I didn't do anything. If anything, I actually made it to where guys are going to make more shots by turning up the CPU shot timing. What that does is it gives it basically ensures that guys are going to make shots that are shooters. So for Kevin Durant to be a great shooter, one of the greatest just shooters period of all time, not just three-pointer but all around, he is missing. And it's crazy because he wasn't missing in the beginning. He wasn't missing at all. But anyways, 4-point lead for the Miami Heat. Score is 26-22 heading into halftime. The Orlando Magic have to respond. They are responding, but they have to, if they want to go home comfortably. I mean, if they want to win comfortably, they got to take this lead, and they got to do it now.
Yeah, this is a team that can. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
So with Drexler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Robertson is out there with Artest. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Garnett, and it's KD in at the small forward. Shoots from 12. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Durant. Bird with some nice D. Curry with it. Now Garnett defending. Curry kicks to Nowitzki. Shoots over Elijah. That's good for Nowitzki. And the assist by Curry. And that's 10 points for Nowitzki.
And Curry is a great passer. He can get to double-digit assists pretty much any night he focuses on it.
Durant inside. Defended by Bird. Durant, no good.
That's nasty. Like, I don't know. I don't know what happened to Kevin Durant. I don't understand. The man is 1 for 8. He just airballed a close shot. I don't get it. Anyways, the score is 28-26. Miami Heat with a 2-point lead. 3 minutes left in this third quarter. The man can't ball. Like, that's frustrating. Even for me, and that's not even my team. It's frustrating because I know who Kevin Durant is. I know what he does. And the man is playing like he's in Thunderstruck. Like, is this Thunderstruck Kevin Durant? Anybody can go look at the KD that was in the preseason of ring chasers, of this era of ring chasers. Kevin Durant was arguably, if not the best player in the preseason. And then after game 2 of the regular season, or game 1 it was, whatever it was when they went against Sacramento, he ain't been the same since. I don't know what Sacramento did, but they completely dismantled him for this season because he ain't been the same since. That's very irritating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to see. But anyways, the Orlando Magic are going to take the lead for the first time in this game, I believe, from where I started, making it a 3-point game, 31-28, as Dirk Nowitzki hits a 3-pointer once again to take the lead. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this third quarter. The Miami Heat have to respond, and they have to keep responding. At this point, I have to say, you got to get the ball to somebody else. Kevin Durant isn't doing it. He's just not doing it. Klay Thompson for 3 is good. Making it a 6-point game, 34-28. 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this third quarter. I honestly really want the Miami Heat to win this series, because if they don't, we're going to get a repeat of something we've already seen so many times, and I'm tired of seeing it. I'm so tired of seeing it. I'm tired of playing Uncle Marlon. I'm not tired of it in the sense of like, maybe we just put the 2 best teams together and manage it the best. I don't know what the case is, but I know I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of seeing those Orlando Magic versus Sacramento Kings. It's so old. But I ain't mad at it. It's just old.
Miami's gotten blank from 3-point land so far.
Very, very old.
Still 0 for 3. Can't get it to go.
Miami Heat can't foul. They ain't been able to score in like the last 2 minutes.
Thompson misses. The Heat shooting in this game.
50 seconds left in this third quarter. Score is about to be 36-28. 36-28 as Ray Allen just walked into a turnover. This is. I gotta fix this. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I gotta fix this. This is nasty basketball. This is just nasty. The whole season, and like I said, this first season was really just a tester. I wanted to see, how everybody was going to do, managing their teams with the new game. I wanted to see, how things were going to go, if things were going to flow, if things were going to not flow, all that type of stuff. And, everything was good right now. The only thing that doesn't look good is the gameplay. I ain't gonna perfect it. I already know that. I've already had this conversation with y'all on stream. I think I have this conversation like every stream. I kid you not, because I'm just not satisfied with what I'm seeing. But anyways, Score is 36-31. 20 seconds left in this third quarter. Penny Hardaway downhill, and he gets the bucket, making it a 3-point game with 20 seconds left in this third quarter. T-Mac bringing the ball up the court. I believe he is going to try and go for a bucket right now, and he does, and he gets the basket, making it a 5-point game, leaving 12 seconds on the clock for the Miami Heat. Penny Hardaway with the lob to Shaq. It is good, just like old times. 3-point ball game, 38-35. Orlando Magic with the 3-point lead. 5 seconds left in this third quarter. T-Mac bringing the ball up the court. Pull up three is good. Oh my gosh, T-Mac is over. We're going to go into the fourth quarter with the 6-point lead. Orlando Magic 41-35. Miami Heat, you gotta respond. You have to respond.
Get the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him. Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Klay Thompson is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Flag. Then it's Lucas. And it's Cowens in at the center, locking down the middle. This is out there for Orlando. And the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 4.
Ray Allen getting the bucket for.
When you need a basket, go to the guys.
Hold on.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any basic possession. And he shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for.
Whoa. I knew something wasn't right.
Hardaway dishes to Elijah.
No.
Picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one.
Okay, I have just discovered something, and I don't know how to feel about it because I don't know how that happened. I don't know when it happened, but I noticed that every time a quarter started, we would get to like 4 minutes very quick. We were playing 7-minute quarters all season. Now it's only 5. I did not do that. I don't know how that happened, but I did not do that. I did not touch the quarter minutes, the minutes for the game. Oh my God.
And running with a full head of steam, but
oh my gosh. That's why lineups have been looking wrong. That's why rotations have been looking wrong. Because the minutes aren't right. And I did not touch the minutes. I haven't touched anything. The only thing I've been going in and out of touching is the doggone rotations. I did not touch the minutes. That's crazy. It all makes sense now. That's why the rotations haven't been looking right. Because the minutes aren't right for the games. You cannot be serious. Oh, that's so crazy. That changes the series for like every series that we've watched so far. 3 more minutes per quarter. 2 more minutes per quarter changes everything. You cannot be serious. That just irritates me. As the commissioner, I have to take blame. Unacceptable to not realize that we have been watching 5 minutes when we all know we have been watching 7. We've been watching 7-minute quarters this whole season. I did not. I have to go back and see when this started.
it's a tall challenge.
Anyways, it's a close game right now, 47-45. Orlando Magic with a 2-point lead with 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter. I gotta find it. Are you serious? Literally, like I'm looking at it right now. The stream from yesterday. The start of the game for the Clippers versus the Kings says 7 minutes. Everybody can go look at it right now. It says 7 minutes. Right? Now, I'm looking at the time for the Miami Heat versus the Hornets. It was 7 minutes. So what happened? Let me see this Miami versus Hornets second. 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. I apologize, y'all. I know it's nothing I can do about it, and I need to focus on this game because it's a close game. 49-47. Orlando Magic. Well, it is now 49-49. Miami Heat with the bucket by Shaq, tying the game 49-49 with 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter in this ball game. I'm baffled right now. That changes the whole series for OKC versus Sacramento. If that 2 extra minutes per quarter changes everything. I feel terrible.
Leonard attacking. And so he'll bring it up for Orlando.
Anyways, 15 seconds left in this ball game. Stephen Curry holding the ball to go and get the last shot for this game. He passes it to Dirk. Dirk back to Curry for 3. It is no good. And the Miami Heat are going to call a timeout with 1.7 left on the clock in this game. Let's see what they do. Are they going to go to Kawhi or are they going to go to Kevin Durant? If it was me, I'm going for Kawhi. They go for Kawhi for the game. It's no good. We are now going to be going into an overtime. The Miami Heat versus the Orlando Magic. I just can't wrap my mind around the fact that.
Now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college, and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball?
All right, the Miami Heat are going to be getting the first bucket of the overtime as Oscar Robertson is going to get an easy layup, making it a 2-point game, 51-49. Orlando Magic, Eric Nowitzki with the fade. It is good. Tying the game, 51-51. Eric Nowitzki has 19 points, shooting 78% from the field in this game. That is very good. Like I said, it's out of him and T-Mac that is our best player, for sure. Oscar Robertson with another inside shot. It is good, making it a 2-point game yet again, 53-51. Orlando Magic, it's time to respond. What are you going to do? Dirk Nowitzki is going to come off the screen. Shot for 3 is good. Dirk is a sniper, man. Dude has 22 points. And that's my thing, right? So like Dirk Nowitzki and Kevin Durant, you can honestly say, outside of 3-pointers, you can honestly say they both shoot at about the same level if you look at their careers, right? You could say that. I'm not saying that they do, but you can make a case. Yet Kevin Durant can't buy a shot. Like, I don't understand it. Dirk Nowitzki with a shot over Kevin Garnett is no good. Oscar Robertson coming down with the ball. Miami Heat with the 2-point lead. Oscar with the layup. It is no good. As Grant Hill is going to get the rebound and come down with the ball. Stephen Curry with the pull-up 3 is good. Oh my gosh. Orlando Magic take the lead, making it a 1-point game, 57-56. 1 minute left in this overtime. Kevin Durant. Ron Artest off the screen for 3. It is no good as Larry Bird is going to come down with the rebound. Good defense, Hakeem. Kevin Durant, what you going to do? Oh my gosh, KD just... I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. It's like Kevin Durant he got hit with the Space Jam. Like, they just took his powers. The Sacramento Kings. He got Space Jam. He got Thunderstruck. Like, Yeah, this one might be in the books. They just missed another shot. Oscar Robertson missed a shot.
And here is Curry.
If the Orlando Magic score here, so okay, they still got a chance. Kevin Garnett is going to get a bucket to make it a 1-point game. 13 seconds left. They are for sure going to foul as they foul Stephen Curry. I don't think that's the guy you want to foul late in the game like this. You maybe want to foul somebody like Grant Hill, who I know is going to make free throws, but he's not going to make it at the same clip, at a high clip like Stephen Curry will. Grant Hill, free throw number 1 is good. Free throw number 2 is good. 3-point game, 61 to 58. Orlando Magic with a 3-point lead, 11 seconds left in this overtime in this ball game. Miami Heat have 11 seconds to respond. Well, they have about 10 seconds. We're going to leave a second. Kevin Durant, it's in his hands. Pass to Oscar Robertson for 3. It is good. Good freaking pass. Good shot. Beautiful. 5 seconds left in this ball game. Score is 61 to 61. How will the Orlando Magic respond? Are they going to go to Dirk, Curry, or is Grant Hill going to do what he does? Dirk. Woo! Overtime number 2.
Now we're headed to overtime.
This is what it's about. This is our second time today having an overtime game. This is what we love to see. We don't like seeing blowouts. That's boring. We love seeing good games. All right, let's see who's going to get the first bucket of this overtime. It is going to be Miami Heat yet again getting the first bucket of overtime number 2. As Hakeem gets a layup over Dwight Howard. Grant Hill coming down. We're going to have Dirk come off the screen. Dirk Nowitzki with an open 3 is good. Dirk is killing. Oh my gosh, the dude doesn't miss. Of all my players, he's the one that just never misses. He just don't miss. Oscar Robertson going to miss an inside shot. Stephen Curry coming down, gets to Grant to Larry Bird. It is good for an open 3, making it a 4-point game, 67 to 63. Orlando Magic with the lead. 2 minutes left in overtime number 2. Kevin Durant versus Larry Bird is no good. Kevin Durant. He is the biggest disappointment of the season. He had so much potential to be the best player this season. And he just, I don't know what happened, dude. But anyway, Stephen Curry makes it a 7-point game as he hits a 3. Kevin Durant for 3. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Kevin Durant, if I'm Miami, Kevin Durant gotta go. I know that's crazy to say. Crazy to say. But in the finals, you can't get a bucket in either game. The first game he went 1 for 3. He only got 3 shots. In this second game, the dude gotta be like 1 for 8, maybe. I don't even know if he scored. I haven't seen him score since I came to commentate. I haven't seen him score 1 time. But anyways, it's a 5-point game. 40 seconds left. Kevin Garnett is going to foul Dirk Nowitzki. They're probably going to foul again to put them in the bonus. And they're going to try to... No, they're not going to foul. Oh, wow. Okay, that should have been a flagrant, but it wasn't. Dwight Howard, free throw is good. Free throw number 2 probably no good. It is no good. All right, it is a 6-point game. Run our test with the wide open lay. It is good, and we already know at this point of the game it is going to be a foul fest. They're going to send Grant Hill to the line. That's the perfect foul because, like I said previously, I don't think he's going to make both free throws. Could he? Yes, but he didn't. He missed free throw number 1. Free throw number 2 is good. It was a 5-point game yet again. 30 seconds left in this ball game. Let's see how the Miami Heat respond. Kevin Durant. Only problem is if you let Kevin Durant go, and then he goes and plays phenomenal for another team, it's like, okay, there we go. Kevin Durant gets a layup to cut it to 3. 30 seconds left in this ball game. They get it to Curry. They foul Curry. That's a problem. Okay, they're not going to foul. That's smart. Make them use the whole shot clock. Curry with the pull-up 3 is no good. Smart no foul. Genius. They leave 20 seconds left on this clock to give them a chance to tie this game. Score 72-69, 3-point lead for the Orlando Magic. 20 seconds left in overtime too. Let's see how they respond. They have to get at least a bucket. They don't have to get a 3. They just need a bucket. Just get a bucket. Kevin Durant against Larry Bird. He's going to do a dumb shot. He makes it. Whoever has Pistol and whoever has KD should honestly give them up. Pistol is gone. You can have Pistol. He's already. I've already told everybody to go ahead and list all the players that they are willing to give up for the. We basically gonna call it an expansion draft, but it's only for you. But Pistol hasn't played all season, so you can have him. I'm putting Pistol, AI, Porzingis. Who all wrote that? James Harden, and there was somebody else I believe that I think that might be. So yeah, and then Onk is putting up David Rock. Wait, hold on, we need to come to this game. Yeah, this game is over. Onk is putting up David Robinson, Paul Pierce, George Gervin, and it was somebody else. Jason Kidd, and I know you like Jason Kidd. I know you like Paul Pierce. So
take a break.
You're gonna have some options. Like I told them, just because they put them up doesn't mean that you're gonna take them. So, but you definitely have options. All right. Well, it looks like the finals is gonna be the Orlando Magic versus the Sacramento Kings. Woo-hoo. I'm happy for my team, but I'm tired of seeing the same two teams in the finals, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow, Zay, you're not gonna wait on me? That's crazy. Yes, thank you, Zay. Because that, bro, I don't even know how that happened. I think it happened when it updated the game. And why is it on, bro? Why does it say it's on difficulty rookie, bro? Hold on. I gotta see something, because now I'm finna get pissed off. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get pissed off. Everything is on rookie. Everything is on rookie. Oh my gosh, dude. You can't be serious. I didn't do none of this. Ooh, I want to end the stream and just say we redo all this tomorrow. Bro, what? It's not muted. It's not muted, by the way. Mute. Okay, listen. We got an issue. The sliders even were turned off. The sliders, I have a custom slider. I've already told everybody this. I have a custom slider. And I had it on 7 minutes. So somehow, I guess whenever my game updated, when 2K updated the game, it reset everything for me. So everything was put on rookie, and it was reset back to 5 minutes. Now, we have two options. Either we keep going, or we reset everything. I am completely on the side of reset the not the first round, because the first round was all good. It's only this round. So the Kings versus the Thunder and Miami versus Orlando. Everything I am fine if everything gets reset for this round because I did not do this at all. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts because I didn't do this. This is ridiculous. I am completely okay with resetting everything that happened today. It is completely fine with me if y'all are good with that. I agree. I absolutely agree. Cause I didn't do that. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta make an executive decision. We have to reset because that I can't let that slide. I can't let that slide. As much as I don't want to redo this, we have to. That I can't let that happen. I can't let that happen. So give me a second to load my sliders in the minutes, and we're gonna redo everything. Golly, bro.
And inside the locker room, everyone, thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma
I would
City
like
Thunder.
to apologize to the Sacramento Kings and the Miami Heat because I'm at the Sacramento Kings, Miami Heat, and the OKC Thunder because as the commissioner, I should have checked before I even started. This is not a thing of where I get an excuse or a pass. This is completely unacceptable on my side. Was I aware? No. But I should have been. So I apologize. My commentary it ain't gonna be there because I'm a little irritated because of the fact that I didn't know, and then on top of that I have to redo everything. But I'm gonna do my best. I know, I'm sure you might be a little irritated because you won the series, and even me, like I just won the series. But at the end of the day, I have to do what's right. I have to do what's fair. And
so Cunningham will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I have to put myself in the shoes of Miami because if it was me and I found out that everything wasn't right, I would want it to be fixed and I would want it to be redone. So I hope you can understand that. I'm frustrated with myself, trust me, and I might even let Miami win just because that's just unacceptable.
It's going to be on LeBron James. It's his first foul of the game.
And in the last two possessions, they painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Greg, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Here's Havlicek. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now James. No good from outside. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce. Okay, thanks, Allie. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Antetokounmpo, pass to Jordan. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's James. James double-teamed. The floater, and it's rejected.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
George outside. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the lead increases. On a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for Sacramento.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Cunningham on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cunningham missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Rice's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Thunder. George left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's the pick. Ball stolen. Pass to Rice. The three ball. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The 4th spot held by Oklahoma City.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Johnson passes to Frazier. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Davis. From the high post, Frazier with the bucket.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
SGA surveying the D. They set the screen to the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. 59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Rice's shot is off.
When the ball touches the paint, you've got to swarm defensively. Really good job on defense.
Frazier's shot is off.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pierce gets the bucket.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander relentless at getting into the paint, and that's what you want. The kick out to three off that paint touch.
Now here's Johnson. He's scoreless. Here's Wembanyama. Mutombo with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pierce, the pass to SGA. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Johnson for 3. Not going to go that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, leading by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go in. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
They've got James, and it's Pierce in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Right wing. Here's Frazier. Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to Davis. Here's Frazier. Rebound by Sacramento. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
That's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Here's Frazier. Davis with a screen on James. There's the drive. Davis with room to shoot. It's good from about 19 feet. Davis has gotten his first bucket of the night. And so James will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 1. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Every team had the same conditions. Yes. And trust me, I understand the frustration. I just won my series. But at the end of the day, it's about the fairness of the league.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second.
Because,
pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Like I said, if we were in their shoes, we would feel the same way. Whoa, the thing wasn't right. That shouldn't necessarily count. And who knows? You might win this game. You might win the series again. But at the end of the day, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. I screwed up. That's not something they can do.
Terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Look, y'all can have the emotional stuff.
James outside.
I could care less. I'm not gonna lie at this point because it's not that deep.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's what's right.
Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, we've now got our
you can't go off emotions. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong.
He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
I made a mistake. They didn't make a mistake. So it's not a they got it. It's not a we got it. It's a me thing. It's not a them. That's a me thing. I screwed up.
On every possession,
that's just a fact.
Play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Arizin, pass to Pettit. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, just 4 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Off target with the 3. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on James. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. SGA against Brown. SGA working through contact inside.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
Brown passes to Frazier. Wembanyama screen. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Here's Harrison. No points yet. Here's James. Good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Kings?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A line change here for Oklahoma City. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Fifth is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Here's West. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Giannis striding in. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Robinson. Antetokounmpo. Bam! 7 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Sacramento passing it around. Pierce can't get to it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Inside, here's Duncan. Tipped. Here's Kirilenko. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Shot's good. SGA making the play. And the Kings lead by 6.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's West. Antetokounmpo. Oh, that's something else,
just
man.
Beautiful. Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
To the inside. Mourning with the bucket. Mourning's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
George, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Oh, and the dunk by George!
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Here's Kirilenko. Counted from distance. Kirilenko's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
George outside. Pulls it from the corner. And there's another one for the Thunder. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Kings ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Look here now at Sacramento. You can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Kings.
Their bench has been strong.
Thanks as always.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. We've got George, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Petrovic in a two-guard. For three, George connects from downtown. George has got 7 points in the game.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll, and Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
James deciding where to go with it. Pettit. The shot's good on the assist by James. Pettit's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
James outside. James down the lane. And slam dunk by James.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back over to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to West. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Sacramento making a change here. Pass to Pierce. The rebound by Duncan. Thunder trail by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And he lobs it up top. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Good on the second one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to James. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
And so here's Sacramento. 2-point game. Pettit passes to Kirilenko. Havlicek.
They've been struggling to find success from distance here in the second half.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Petrovic. Still without a bucket for the lead. And he sinks the layup.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Kirilenko. Looking to win the run. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Thunder with a lead. Here's Petrovic. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. So the Kings making a change here. On defense, the Thunder. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Robinson finds James. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose. And here comes the break. For 3, George. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's SGA. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now here's James. He's got 10. To shoot. Double team on James. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Petrovic shot is off.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And there's a pick. And here's SGA outside. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Misses for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Down low. Here's Mourning, covered by Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Mourning's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Davis.
All right. I've had a conversation with Isaiah, and we have both come to the understanding and agreement that this series will not be reset, and we are going to get to the finals. Now, because of the fact and because of the fact that I should have saw this issue and I should have solved it sooner, I am eliminating my team from the playoffs, and it will be Miami versus Sacramento. Do not try to talk me out of this, Dad. It's not happening. So it will be the Miami Heat versus the Sacramento Kings. And I'm going to check everything before we go into this game. And whatever happens from this point on is what happens. And that's just going to be what it is. And we'll go from here, and we will resume accordingly when the finals is done. It will be a best of 3. Everything looks fine. We'll go from there.